Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson and welcome to our continuous coverage of the Hagley Park Road Improvement Project. We're here in 3 miles and we're seeing a traffic jam here in 3 miles, and we're all seeing police there trying to direct traffic in 3 miles. It may appear as if the bridge, we told you earlier, that was built to minimize traffic flow in 3 miles, it may appear that it's not as effective as it's supposed to be. As you can see, we're still seeing a volume of traffic traversing through the 3 miles area. Giving extra work to the police who are here on the scene. We're seeing long lines here coming through 3 miles area. And a slight situation heading down Marcus Garvey Drive. Apparently these ones are turning back here. They're probably coming from Chesterfield, and if they come from the 3 miles, turn all the way here to go back down to Marcus Garvey Drive, as there's no right turn from Chesterfield to go onto Marcus Garvey Drive. They'll come through 3 miles and they make their boat turn here and go back down to Marcus Garvey Drive, and that could be one factor and could be contributing to the volume we're now seeing here in 3 miles. Look at it coming here from halfway through. As we told you earlier, the idea was if motorists don't have any business in 3 miles, they should be using the bridge. But what you're seeing now, high volume coming from up Hagley Park Road, and they're coming through 3 miles, as you can see here, and also coming from Spanish Town Road from the downtown area, that's passing through 3 miles, as you can see. It may appear that the bridge was to minimize traffic, but since the road has been new and overhead, it looks as though they're attracting more traffic to the 3 miles area. As we told you earlier, motorists coming through here to avoid the toll road. We're not expecting to see so much traffic flowing through 3 miles after the construction of the 2 bridges. And I could touch this point again, it's also a factor as well, causing the congestion down by Marcus Garvey Drive. Coming from Chesterfield and Seaview Gardens, you cannot turn right to go onto Marcus Garvey Drive. You have to come all the way up here and make this turn here and then go back down to Marcus Garvey Drive from Chesterfield. Not expected to see this long line here going down into Marcus Garvey Drive from 3 miles. Early morning traffic. Look like something for the scrap metal trade here in Jamaica. And for today's trivia feature, can anyone recall what an old-time Jamaican phone card looked like? Was issued by the then Telephone Company Limited. We'll show you one at the end of this video. Those old-time Jamaican phone cards that were used at phone booth. Can I recall what they look like? We'll show you one at the end of this video. Old-time Jamaican telephone cards. Those cards were issued by the now defunct Jamaica Telephone Company Limited. Still at 3 miles. Look at the traffic. Here in 3 miles. Still seeing long lines coming from Spanish Town, heading into 3 miles. Here is Christine on her phone. Here in 3 miles. Coming across the road now. She was the best ackee and saltfish in Forward Gardens. Here's Christine. And some may ask the question why the police is here directing traffic and the lights are working properly. Lights are working properly here in 3 miles. You can see the bit of traffic and it's coming through the 3 miles area again. And the police are leaving. And as we said before, it may appears that the 3 miles area is attracting more traffic before the bridges were built. A quick look at the 3 mile taxi stand, same as you can see. And remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel, Dudley Thompson, WDT Media TV. And again, stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to show you, give you a quick reminder for the young persons who don't know the first Jamaican set of phone card what to use in telephone booth that was issued by the Jamaica Telephone Company Limited back then. I'm going to show you one for those who never saw them before, mostly the younger persons. And while we're seeing long lines in 3 miles, we're seeing a few vehicles, no long lines on the bridge. Few vehicles going over the bridge, while most of the vehicles are going under and into 3 miles area, as you can see. No long lines on the bridge, and they're coming from Garvey Drive are going, but the long lines are in 3 miles. So apparently the motorists are defeating the purpose, because according to NWA, if motorists has no business in 3 miles, they should use the bridge. If you intend to stop in 3 miles, you go under the bridge. That was the initial plan, but apparently motorists are just not sticking to that plan. If you're not stopping in 3 miles, use the bridge. You can see long lines we saw in 3 miles and no lines are on the bridge. As you can see, but there's the long lines are under the bridge. So less motorists, less traffic flow we are seeing here on the bridge, but majority is going through 3 miles, and that is defeating the purpose for which the bridge was built, to minimize traffic flow in 3 miles. And remember, please like, share and subscribe. I want to show you, for those who don't know them, the old-time Jamaican phone cards that were used in the phone boxes years ago, issued by the Jamaica Telephone Company Limited. This is the back of the card. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you what the card looks like. Were used in Jamaica years ago. After some 2 years, the school, that's Covent Garden School, is still awaiting for the completion of its restroom. It's about 90% complete, but yet to be connected to the main. So the infrastructural work and the building, the painting is completed, but that's the connection for this restroom to be in use. But there's not much students, on the compound because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and so the restroom is still not ready to be used by the few students who are on the compound at times. After almost or more than 2 years. The drain cleaning continues along Maho Drive. A quick look at White Wing. Work resumes on White Wing. Now, are you ready to see what an old-time Jamaican phone card looks like? Issued back then by Jamaica Telephone Company Limited. This is it. This is it. You see there? Old-time Jamaican phone cards issued years ago by the Jamaica Telephone Company Limited, used in phone booth back in the days in Jamaica. Wow. Yes, old-time Jamaican phone cards issued back then, valued at 50 Jamaican dollars years ago. So look at the old-time Jamaican phone cards. I'm Dudley Thompson for Roots FM News and also WDT Media TV. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And again, thanks in advance. And again, have yourself a wonderful day and a pleasant viewing.